Hey everyone, it's Justin Krieg from Historic Columbus with another episode of Tuesdays with Justin. Today I'm in the Anderson Village neighborhood, and if you're not familiar with where Anderson Village is located, it's in the Mill District just east of 2nd Avenue, across the street from Bibb City, north of 38th Street and south of Manchester. Godwin Creek Golf Course, Columbus's original and only par 3 golf course, is located here in this neighborhood. But that's really not all that makes Anderson Village unique. In the late 1940s, the Bibb Manufacturing Company owned this land, and as a result of increasing demand for their product, they needed additional housing for factory workers for the Bibb Manufacturing facility. And so in 1949, the Bibb Manufacturing Company replatted about 69 lots with the city of Columbus to build a new development called Anderson Village. And so they built 69 new homes. And the interesting thing about those homes is that they all had generally the same floor plan. They were roughly 725 feet in size. And the only difference from the exterior that you could see was the location of the front door. Some houses had a front door on the left side, some on the right, and then some in the center. But uniquely, all these cottages, these 69 cottages, were built of masonry construction. So they're brick on the exterior with stucco or plaster on the inside. And the reason for that was because during war times, during World War II, there was a wood shortage. And so the only readily available materials were masonry materials. And so that's what the Bibb Manufacturing used. Later on in the 1960s, during the Civil Rights era, the Bibb Manufacturing Company was feeling some pressure from the federal government to integrate some of its housing. And so instead of integrating its housing, it chose to sell the houses to the current occupants or tenants that were factory workers for the Bibb Manufacturing Company. The average sales price was roughly $6,000 in the 1960s. And as a result, those houses were privatized, and then we began to see some changes and some modifications to the exterior of the houses. Things like driveways, fences, which weren't allowed before, began to pop up throughout the neighborhood. But Anderson Village is very largely an originally intact historic mill village neighborhood. So next time you're up this way, check it out and go shoot a round of golf over at Godwin Creek Golf Course. With that, we'll see you next Tuesday.